I remember a Democrat state senator saying to me, why would you think that America is God-shaped by the hand of God, that it was His divine guidance? And I believe it was His divine guidance that shaped America. He said they were deists, it was an accident of history, it's simply the evolution of the species of humanity. Could have happened in some other planet, someplace else in the universe. I can't accept that at all. Mosaic law went to Greeks, and the Greeks thought they had law, but it actually came from Moses. And Roman law was what Jesus asserted when He stood before the high priest, when He said he had a right to face his accusers, and he was innocent until proven guilty. Remember when He said to the high priest, said, Caiaphas, he said, Jesus, did you really preach those things? Did you say those things? And Jesus said, ask them. And He pointed to his accusers. Ask them, they were there. And the guard struck Jesus for his insolent answer. But the answer was, he had a right to face his accusers. And then Jesus said, if I have spoken wrongly, you must prove the wrong. But if I've spoken rightly, why do you punish me? Innocent until proven guilty. Flows from Mosaic law through the Greeks through Roman law, which was spread all across Western Europe. There, the birth of Christ gave us redemption and all the wonderful things that we know that came from Jesus, that flows out of the Spirit within us to this day. That all was a foundation laid across Western Europe with Roman law. Went into the Dark Ages, they forgot how to think for a few centuries. They brought that back again because the Bible was protected and preserved, and they had to relearn how to think. But there was the foundation of free enterprise capitalism that was published in 1776 by Adam Smith that came over here to this country too. And we had the Puritans, we had a concept of manifest destiny to settle this continent from sea to shining sea at the dawn of the Industrial Revolution with unlimited natural resources, and we did so in the blink of an historical eye. And we became the unchallenged greatest nation in the world. How could anybody think that that's not the hand of God? I profoundly believe God shaped this nation with His hand. And He sent the pilgrims and the other settlers over here to this continent when He moved our founding fathers around like men on a chessboard to shape this great nation. And He did a lot of things in the many centuries before that to prepare the groundwork so we could be this great nation. And I would take you back to Mosaic law. God sent Moses up the mount to come down with the tablets, Mosaic law. Now, I would not know that many centuries later I'd find myself wanting to hear the arguments before the Supreme Court on whether or not we had enough religious liberty to set the tablets up in places like Texas. This culture, this civilization must understand the principle that rights come from God. If they come from government, government can take them away. They're unalienable. And I challenge all of us, step up and defend your rights that come from God, that are enshrined in the Declaration and the Constitution. Be not afraid. Be bold. Be noble. Step up to the pulpit and preach the Word. And if they come along and take away your 501c3 not-for-profit status, was anybody in this for a profit anyway?